That is something I'd like to touch on lightly, though. Mm-hmm. So another roguelike or roguelite that I was playing this weekend was Scourgebringer.
Right, yeah.
So Scourgebringer, I'm a little concerned about it.
Really?
So Scourgebringer, it's a gorgeous 2D style. It says it's kind of a roguelike, but it doesn't really feel like it. So I beat the
because you're Mr. Roguelike, like that's all you. That's a near.
I have a ton. I actually put them all into one folder on Steam today.
Really?
Yes,
that is your jam
night,
for
and
sure.
It was a big folder. There are also a large percentage of the games that are still installed on Steam. Most of my Steam games I uninstall after a while of not playing in my roguelites.
So then what's turning you off, or what are your concerns with this?
So I beat it, and it was about 3 worlds long. My biggest concern is this enemy variety. Almost all these enemies are some variation on a floating circular-ish thing.
Okay.
To like between the first world and the second world, there's like a cacodemon, 2 style of cacodemons, and one shoots 3 projectiles in a row, and one shoots a small spread of 3. And it's like, that's not that fucking different. Yeah. And there's really, to a certain degree, that's another thing I should point out. The level generation largely sucks. Oh. And it can vary from like an okay level to like you're just one long string of levels. And that's really, really not fun.
Gotcha.
You're not exploring a maze. You're not solving something. So they definitely need to solve that. And you're seeing everything in this game right now. You saw the final boss.
In this trailer?
Area.
Really?
Yeah. So I think they went to early access a little bit too soon. But yeah, I really dig the gameplay, and the gameplay though is part of the concern. The only way to play this game is extremely aggressive. You need to get in people's face.
Gotcha.
When somebody else is about to get in your face, you take the person that you're in their face with, charge through them into the next person, and start wailing on you wail on them all together, which is really cool. But I don't see how you're going to play any other way. They finally tuned this game for there to be one way to play. The power-ups don't make you feel different. The items don't really make you feel different. Okay. Every single run I play of this game feels the exact same. And then, the enemies feel kind of samey. They start to repeat, which is fine. But yeah, we've already kind of dried up on content this quickly. I feel like it went, and especially when you look at the volume of content, like, I hope they can put out more quickly.
Gotcha. But like another DLC kind of thing, or
they just need more content. It's not DLC at this point. They need to finish this game. They need to keep working. And I can't really see where the end point is. Is this now? How are they going to change up, making the gameplay different? Are you going to have multiple characters? Which in the lore doesn't make sense. That girl right there with the giant fro is sort of humanity's last chance. So you can't really swap her out, or maybe you can. Maybe they'll make that. But yeah, it does. Crazy as it is, like they have those little cannons on the side of the walls. Those are some of the more interesting enemies because, again, they're not the same fucking enemy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's really fun to play. But yeah, it does really feel the same. I don't feel like I'm ever very powerful, which is cool because you can still win even if you're not, getting your damage up. But that being said, your damage isn't getting up, so there's no increasing threat. You're kind of just going through the really cool motions.
Right.
But yeah, now that I've beaten it, I don't feel the need to beat it again.
I see. And that's the whole thing, that it should be replayable because of the generating aspect of it.
Yeah.
You mentioned there's some kind of similarities in the gameplay with like Doom, with the last Doom 2016, just in the incentivizing you to like get up close.
Yeah, you get into arena, the metal music starts up. The music in this is really cool. Yeah, so you get into the arena, the metal music starts up, you kill all the enemies, and then you go on to the next arena. And it very much do the way you have this little combo in the corner. Yeah. So killing enemies quickly will get your combo meter up, which will allow you to get more blood, which is currency.
Oh, right.
So you want to be pushing forward. And also, even with the base content, if you're not pushing forward, somebody's going to hit you from an angle. So you need to eliminate enemies quick. You need to take enemies with you to beat up other enemies.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's very fast paced and frenetic. Yeah, you saw it there. Like he took that big thing up with him and beat up on the other thing. But yeah, I'm just really concerned as it's currently slating itself as a roguelite. It doesn't feel like a roguelite. The RPG elements are so light they don't matter. And yeah, I have concerns. I really want this game to be good, but
What do they do to improve then? Do they just start working on the sequel to this? Do they tweak this current game? Add some
No, you can't do a sequel. It's not a full game yet.
Oh, it's still in their early access, right?
Yeah, it's still in early access. Just came out in early access. I think one thing for sure, you need more enemies besides floating circles. You need, I like the cannons on the side. There's these little drill things later that are fun.
Mm-hmm.
You need, give me something that'll leap. Give me something that'll zigzag across the room. You need so much more variety than what it currently has. The one strong thing it has is all these enemies are really low threat, but it throws a bunch of it at you at once at weird angles. The other kind of weakness it has is it's so low resolution. There's only so much room design you can pack in.
Oh, okay. How are the boss battles? Do they hold up on their own?
They're fun.
Okay.
They're fun. They're a challenge. They got cool patterns. Even when you're good at them, they're still a challenge to come out unscathed.
That was the whole thing with Cuphead. I know they're kind of like started with the boss battles first and then developed the other stuff around it.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think it's really cool, gorgeous, but I'm really concerned about the design. You can pick up different guns. It doesn't matter. I still don't even use the gun most of the time. The only time I'll use the gun is like if I'm fighting a boss, I can shoot and slash at the same time, so I'll just empty out my bullets on the boss.
Gotcha. I think I've yet to see that in the gameplay we're watching too, use of a gun.
Right. There's this cool little mode where you can... There's an ability you have. I think they need... that's the thing. They need to take every way you deal damage and make it so it can be changed. They need to make your gun... Maybe it's not a gun. Maybe it's an alternative move. They need to make your main weapon change up, and maybe you want to change that up so you can get more powerful. They need to change your secondary ability to something else. You need to be able to swap this stuff up and make runs feel unique. And if you don't upgrade your weapons, they're going to be underpowered. It needs more RPG. And again, make the level generation stop sucking.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, well, it's in early access, so they could potentially start to modify this and add these features. And
right. I guess that's my biggest concern is, though, like any early access thing. Now, bear in mind, maybe with like Nuclear Throne, I came into that like not super early on, and they still had a lot to add. But like there was so much variety from the get-go with every early access title I played.
Gotcha.
So that's where it's got me concerned.
I see.
But still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
For your first run through. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I still need to play this. I think it's on Game Pass, but I don't think it's on console yet. I think it's just on PC. But yeah.
Right. Yeah. It is on Game Pass for sure.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I'm hoping they make those improvements.